A lot of hair growth products are laced with severe chemicals that can damage your hair and scalp in the long run. Have you ever wondered how you can significantly reduce hair loss and promote hair regrowth naturally? Well, stick around as I'm going to share with you the top 5 tactics for reducing hair loss and promoting natural hair regrowth. So if you're struggling with hair loss, slow growth, or brittle hair, you're in the right place for straightforward, proven methods to improve your situation. And here's the exciting part. You can just do each of these tactics on their own and get good results, or all 5 to really get fast results. Also combining 2 tactics that have the ability to accelerate your results like no other. So be sure to watch till the end, as pairing tactic number 2 with number 5 is your secret weapon for turbocharged hair regrowth. Plus, I have included all the recipes as well to start taking action now to regrow your hair. If hair loss has been a constant struggle for you, or if you're tired of watching your hair thin and fall, this is where you finally get some answers. So get ready, as I'm about to guide you through reliable, straightforward strategies that genuinely work. Tactic number 1. Castor Oil Elixir. Applying warmed castor oil to the hair serves as a potent catalyst for hair growth and enhances the overall vitality of the hair. Castor oil is rich in nutrients such as omega-6 fatty acids, vitamin E, and ricinoleic acid, which deeply nourish the hair follicles, strengthen the hair shaft, and promote healthy hair growth. Mixing castor oil with rosemary oil can further enhance its benefits for hair growth and vitality. Rosemary oil is known for its stimulating properties, which can promote circulation to the scalp and encourage hair growth. Tactic number 2. Homemade rosemary oil. Simply combining just rosemary and peppermint essential oils with a carrier oil can stimulate hair growth effectively. These botanical extracts are rich in properties that strengthen hair health and encourage growth. However, homemade rosemary oil can offer additional benefits for hair growth, compared to using just rosemary essential oil alone. The process of creating homemade rosemary oil typically involves infusing rosemary leaves into a carrier oil, oils such as olive oil or coconut oil, for an extended period. This infusion allows the carrier oil to extract the beneficial compounds from the rosemary leaves. This results in a potent blend that may have a higher concentration of active ingredients. Additionally, homemade rosemary oil may contain other nutrients and compounds present in the carrier oil, further enhancing its nourishing and conditioning properties for the hair and scalp. Among commonly used carrier oils, argan oil is often cited for its potential to promote hair growth and overall hair health. It is rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids, including vitamin E, omega-6 fatty acids, and linoleic acid, which can nourish the scalp, strengthen hair follicles, and encourage hair growth. Therefore, if you're looking for a carrier oil with a high concentration of hair growth nutrients, argan oil may be a good option to consider. The top benefit of using coconut oil for hair is its exceptional moisturizing and protective properties, which can leave the hair looking shiny, smooth, and more manageable. You can also try a blend of coconut, argan, jojoba, and olive oil for enhanced results. Rosemary Oil Method number 1. Infusing rosemary in carrier oil, the slower method to extract. The reason for doing a slow extraction method: preserves nutrients. Slowly infusing rosemary in oil preserves its beneficial nutrients and compounds, such as antioxidants and essential oils, which can be lost through heat exposure during boiling. Infusing rosemary in carrier oil recipe. Ingredients: fresh rosemary sprigs. 3 to 4 sprigs of fresh rosemary for every cup of carrier oil. Carrier oil of your choice, such as argan, coconut, jojoba, or olive oil. Instructions: wash and thoroughly dry the fresh rosemary sprigs to remove any dirt or debris. Place the rosemary sprigs in a clean glass jar. Pour the carrier oil of your choice over the rosemary sprigs until they are fully submerged. Seal the jar tightly with the lid. Place the jar in a cool, dark place, such as a pantry or cupboard, for about 2 to 4 weeks to allow the rosemary to infuse into the oil. Shake the jar gently every few days to help distribute the rosemary evenly throughout the oil. After the infusion period, strain the oil using a fine mesh strainer or cheesecloth to remove the rosemary leaves. Transfer the infused oil into a clean, airtight glass bottle or container for storage. Your homemade rosemary-infused oil is now ready to use for hair care purposes. This method allows the natural oils and properties of the rosemary to infuse gradually into the carrier oil, creating a potent blend that can be used for promoting hair growth and scalp health. You can use fresh rosemary directly without drying it to extract an oil. If you only have dried rosemary, that can work also. The amount of oil and the number of rosemary sprigs you use can vary depending on personal preference and the size of the glass jar. However, Here's a general guideline. Use enough carrier oil to fully cover the rosemary sprigs in the glass jar. This typically ranges from 1 to 2 cups of carrier oil. Depending on the size of the jar and the amount of rosemary you're using, you can use about 3 to 4 sprigs of fresh rosemary for every cup of carrier oil. So, if you're using 2 cups of carrier oil, you might use around 6 to 8 sprigs of fresh rosemary. Remember, these are just approximate measurements. You can adjust them based on your preference and the desired potency of the infused oil. Method number 2. Rosemary oil recipe by boiling, the faster method to make oil. Ingredients: 2 cups of water, 3 sprigs of rosemary, preferably chopped to release more oil when boiling. Optional: a couple of drops of rosemary or peppermint essential oil for extra boost. Instructions: boil 2 cups of water in a pot, add 3 rosemary sprigs to the boiling water. Reduce the heat, cover the pot, and let it simmer for 10 minutes. Optionally, add a couple of drops of rosemary or peppermint essential oil. After simmering, remove the pot from the heat and allow the mixture to cool. Strain the liquid to remove the rosemary sprigs. Transfer the infused rosemary water into a spray bottle. Use the rosemary spray on your hair after washing or before going to bed. It's best to use fresh rosemary for its potency. In summary, homemade rosemary oil may offer advantages for hair growth. This is due to its potentially higher concentration of active ingredients. You might experience increased hair shedding after using rosemary oil. The oil may accelerate your hair growth cycle, causing more hair to shed simultaneously. This shedding is a common and normal occurrence. Tactic number 3. Caffeine infusion. Topical application of caffeine activates dormant hair follicles, promoting hair growth. Combining it with other treatments like rosemary oil can amplify its effects. Coffee ground hair mask method. Brew a strong cup of coffee using ground coffee and water. Let it cool down to room temperature. Shampoo your hair as usual, using sulfate-free shampoo. And towel dry until damp. Apply the brewed coffee directly to your scalp and hair, massaging it in gently. Leave the coffee on your hair for about 20-30 minutes to allow the caffeine to be absorbed into the scalp and hair follicles. Rinse your hair thoroughly with water and use sulfate-free shampoo as usual. This method allows the caffeine from the coffee grounds to penetrate the scalp and hair follicles, stimulating circulation and promoting hair growth. Additionally, coffee grounds can act as a gentle exfoliant, removing dead skin cells and buildup from the scalp. Tactic number 4. Homemade hair growth elixir. Crafting a DIY hair growth serum. This is a fast way to make an elixir to use anytime stored in a dropper bottle. DIY growth elixir method. Using aloe vera gel, black seed oil, rosemary essential oil, and rose water yields remarkable results. Ingredients: a 1/4 cup aloe vera gel, 1 tablespoon black seed oil, 1-2 tablespoons homemade rosemary oil or 5-10 drops of rosemary essential oil, 2 tablespoons rose water. Instructions: in a clean glass bowl or container, combine the aloe vera gel and black seed oil. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of homemade rosemary oil or 5 to 10 drops of rosemary essential oil. Pour in the rose water and stir the ingredients. Thoroughly mix until well combined. Transfer the mixture to a clean, airtight glass jar or bottle for storage. Your elixir serum is now ready to use. Apply a small amount to your scalp and hair. You can use a quarter-sized amount for each section of your scalp where you apply the serum. Massage gently to promote absorption and stimulate circulation. Leave it on for at least 30 minutes, or overnight for deeper nourishment, before rinsing it out with lukewarm water and shampooing as usual. Note: use a sulfate-free organic natural shampoo. This concoction can be stored in a dropper bottle for convenient application. Tactic number 5. Red light therapy. Red light therapy operates by penetrating the scalp with gentle wavelengths of red or near-infrared light. These wavelengths are absorbed by the cells within the hair follicles, initiating a cascade of cellular processes. One significant outcome of this stimulation is the awakening of dormant hair follicles. These previously dormant follicles are then prompted to transition into the active growth phase, scientifically termed the anagen phase. During this phase, hair follicles are actively engaged in producing new hair strands. By coaxing dormant follicles into this growth phase, red light therapy effectively kickstarts the natural hair growth cycle. This rejuvenation of dormant follicles holds immense promise for individuals experiencing hair loss or thinning. By revitalizing these follicles and encouraging them to resume hair production, red light therapy offers a non-invasive and promising solution for promoting the regrowth of hair in areas affected by hair loss. Bonus to supercharge your hair regrowth: get a red light and position it over your head, or use a special red light cap. You can find our top pick for a red light therapy cap in the description below. Use red light therapy after you apply rosemary oil and clean your hair if using the CAP method. Alternatively, you can try using red light therapy during the rosemary oil treatment. Both will work amazingly to amplify your hair regrowth. Leave a comment below if you have tried red light therapy with the rosemary oil in your hair, or if you like the CAP method for the closer, more focused scalp penetration. Just position it over your head, shining directly on the scalp or areas of concern. Recent research into red light therapy for hair regrowth has yielded several exciting findings. Increased hair density. Studies have demonstrated that regular sessions of red light therapy can lead to a significant increase in hair density. Combination therapies. Researchers have explored the synergistic effects of combining red light therapy with other treatments, such as topical supplements or natural rosemary oil, resulting in enhanced outcomes for hair regrowth. Long-term efficacy. Long-term studies have shown that the benefits of red light therapy for hair regrowth can be sustained over time, with continued improvements observed even after the completion of treatment cycles. Broader applications. Beyond treating male and female pattern baldness, research has also explored the potential of red light therapy for addressing other forms of hair loss, including alopecia areata and chemotherapy-induced hair loss. Click the link below in the description for the top recommended affordable red light with also the best quality and longevity. These findings underscore the growing body of evidence supporting the effectiveness of red light therapy as a viable option for promoting hair regrowth, also addressing various forms of hair loss.